say none cause I was 14 plus I was an early bloomer so I knew what I was doing main. So like this one time I went to my rich friend's house. It was a mansion. His dad was a very rich and powerful man but I think he was a part of some shady shit or something. So me and my rich friend, I'll call him Willie, we're chilling at his mansion playing us some good old Fortnite. And Willie's dad said he had to go take care of some business and his mom was like all the way on the other side of the mansion because I'm pretty sure his parents didn't get along so that's why his mom stayed in a separate part of the mansion. So Willie asked if I was hungry cause he knew this way to get free pizza and I was like bet. So he brought me to his dad's room and he went into his dad's drawer and he told me his dad owns a pizza place and they deliver him free pizza. So he pulled one of his dad's phones out the drawer and he knew the password so we got into Dachi, went to his contacts, and saw a contact that said pizza. So Willie was like he gotta talk in deep voice so they think it's his dad. So he called and he was like can I get an extra large pepperoni pizza and the lady was like boss why do you sound like that? And Willie was like sorry I was drinking helium. And she was like are you doing drugs? Then she was like never mind I don't care I'll be there in 20 minutes. So Willie was like yes it worked. So we went back to his gaming room and just played Fortnite again then we heard a knock at the door. So we went to the door and opened it and it was this lady dressed like a fucking stripper. So we were like where's the pizza and she was like where's your father and Willie lied and said he's in his room he told me to get the pizza. And she was like wait a second that was you on the phone wasn't it? She was like wait, that was you on the phone wasn't it? And Willie was like no it was my dad. Then he said it doesn't even matter just give us our pizza. And the lady was like I'm coming in. I need to speak to your father. And we were like why and she just walked in right past us. So we just stood there watching her and she started yelling for Willie's dad and he obviously didn't answer because he wasn't there. So then she was like I knew it your father isn't here. So I was just like so we can't have our pizza? And she was like I'm not a pizza lady. And Willie was like wait but don't you work at my dad's pizza place? And she was like yeah I work for your dad but I don't deliver fucking pizza. And that's when I realized that she was actually a stripper and Willie's dad's pizza place was actually a strip club. So then she said to Willie that his dad was gonna be real mad at him for using his secret phone and Willie was only if you tell him and she was like I won't tell him under one condition. And Willie was like what? And she told us she was gonna throw a stripper party at Willie's mansion and he couldn't tell his dad. So Willie was like nah but then I told him that we would be able to see a bunch of strippers and shit so then he was like okay why not? So she came and sat on the couch and I just started playing Fortnite again and she pulled out her phone and started calling people telling them to come to the mansion. So like after like 30 minutes we heard a knock on the door and she went to go open it and all the strippers started coming in then for like the next hour the mansion started getting filled with more and more strippers. And they were fucking the place up and getting naked. So like me and Willie was still just chilling in the living room and Willie was getting mad cause they was fucking his mansion up so we were just walking around and he was trying to keep people from messing up his house but then out of nowhere these two strippers pull him into the bathroom. So I waited for him for like 5 minutes but all I could hear was moaning and it didn't sound like it was coming from the girls. So I just went back to the living room and started playing that Fortnite cause I was addicted back then. Then this stripper with a fat bum started giving me a lap dance. And she was like you like what you see little boy. And I was just sitting there staring at her ass and my ding ding started getting hard. So she turned around and started pulling down my pants. And she was like today is the day you become a real man. Then like 5 other strippers came over and they all started feeling up on me. Then they all started giving me that sex tuple slippery sloppy. I had 6 baddies slobbing on my knob. So they was going at it for like 30 minutes and I busted like 3 times already. Then Willie's mom came to our side of the mansion to see what all the noise was about. And she saw me on the couch getting it sloppy and she was like OMG it's huge. Then she was like wait a sec what are y'all doing he's a child and she pulled me off the couch and was like what is going on here? So then she brought me to her side of the mansion and she was like where's my son and I was like IDK. Then she asked me if Willie's father invited all these stripped over and I explained